Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to our daily reading, Courage to Change. And let's not forget, you are loved. Yes, you are. May not feel like it right now, but I'm here to tell you, you are loved. These are daily readings from Courage to Change. Yes, this is a book from Al-Anon, and this is my something to help those that are trying to find a way to help heal themselves, living or knowing individuals in their lives that are suffering from addiction. Yes, this is about alcoholism. However, there are so many other forms of addiction. And this comes on the heels of losing a family member to addiction. And when I look at the list of the number of family, friends, colleagues that I have lost due to a form of addiction, I have to do something. And this is my something. Today, November 6th. Step 5 says, admit it to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. But what is the exact nature of my wrongs? Is it the embarrassing moments? The words spoken in anger? The dishonesty? For me, the exact nature of my wrongs is the unspoken self-defeating assumptions that give rise to the thoughts and actions. These include notions that my best is not good enough, that I am not worthy of love, and that I have been hurt too deeply to ever really heal. If I dig deeply enough, I usually find thoughts such as these beneath the things I feel the worst about. I am learning to examine whether or not there is any truth to these assumptions. Then I can begin to build my life around a more realistic, more loving way of seeing myself. Today's reminder, living with alcoholism has taken a huge toll of my self-esteem. As a result, I may not recognize how many of my wrongs are built upon faulty sense of self. That's why the 5th step is so enlightening and so cleansing. Together with my higher power and another person, I can even change lifelong patterns. And here's a quote, hope for children of alcoholics. If no one knows us as we really are, we run the risk of making ourselves victims of our own self-hatred. If we can be loved by someone who sees us who we are, we will then be able to accept ourselves. Others rarely think we're as bad as we think we are. Wow. That's there's a great deal of information here. Taking a moment to take it all in. I hope you are too. You know, what I'm getting out of this reading is the thoughts that we have about ourselves, the self-defeating thoughts we have about ourselves in regards to maybe not feeling the love. And even though these members of our tribe, our community, the people that we love and care about are dealing with their illness, this is an illness. Addiction is an illness. And they're going through it. And in a sense, we might be thinking that we're sitting on the sidelines, and it does affect us. It's also creating these self-defeating thoughts, and we're thinking that we are not worthy, However, their illness is taking effect on us mentally, emotionally, psychologically. And it is about understanding and questioning the thoughts that you have about yourself. This is a lot of the work that I do with my clients, is to really think, start questioning the thoughts that you are having. And the tip I can give you today is to ask yourself, is this thought 100% true? There's only two answers to it. And sometimes we like to justify and go, well, in these circumstances, like, no, we're going for a yes or a no. Self-doubt is huge. We feel like these individuals don't love us. They don't see the pain that they're inflicting, and that's correct. Here's the thing. Been there, done that. This is why this is my something. This is my way of being able to heal myself because of having these destructive thoughts. I do know these individuals still love me. They're just not being able to display it the right way right now because they're consumed by something else. And this is why I want to tell you, you are loved. You are. And if you are looking for someone to say that to you, I'm here to say it right now. You are loved. And you may not believe in yourself right now. I believe in you. I believe that you have the strength. You do have the strength to have the courage to change. And one of the biggest things that mentioned in here is changing that lifelong pattern. However long you have been dealing with this issue and it's been affecting you, there's been a pattern there. And when you can see what the pattern is and focus on that pattern, you can change. You can change the pattern. If this pattern is so self-defeating to you, you are able to change that pattern. Look at the pattern. Face the pattern. Say, this is a pattern. Here's the pattern that is laid out. One of the things is I realized a lot of times the pattern for my family and friends, it was around the holidays. And we are getting close to going through those holidays again. They're supposed to be magical times, and a lot of times they're not. And I know that feeling. I'm here to tell you, you can make that change. If you know that the holidays is going to spark something for you, ask yourself why. Why? What is this trigger? Be inquisitive. Be the Sherlock Holmes of your thoughts and your emotions. It's time to change those patterns. And it's time for you to stop having self-defeating thoughts about who you are. Because I believe in you. And yes, you are loved.